So, can you see me? So, another thing that is like very, I guess, taxing with the change is one, somebody asked me on Instagram, because I did ask like a couple questions, but I never like filmed that video, but like this is the video, where she asked like what's some high school advice, and playing that into what I was already talking about with change is like, don't try and like fight change, I guess. And like, in high school, I was a big ass people pleaser. Like, I was a people pleaser all the way up to like a month ago, and then I had some self-discovery, because obviously I journal, and like I'm like, why do these things always happen? Like, why do people always walk all over me, but every time they ask me to do something I say yes, even if I don't want to do it, I still say yes. And because, yeah, I don't want to make conflict, and like I seem really like aggressive to some people, but like deep down I really don't feel like I'm very aggressive at all, and I feel like I really do like just do things to like please other people a lot, which I just enjoy seeing people happy, and I don't enjoy disappointing people. Yet I don't want to have to, like, I don't want to see people happy at my expense. And when I realized that, it's like when I realized that change is not that bad. Not even with the toxic boyfriend. Ooh, I don't even, if you guys would like me to talk about that like more in depth, or just like really toxic relationships at a young age in general. I was in 10th grade, and I'm about to say this, and you know, we're not like the coolest people. He probably won't appreciate me saying this, because he claims that he's changed. I don't really know. But when we were together, I had a 5-minute rule on me, like for texting back. I couldn't wear like certain clothes. Boys were always an issue, although I never ever planned on cheating on him, and he broke up with me, which was so ironic. It was really fucking ironic that that happened. I don't know. I just feel like change is inevitable, and people look at change so bad, or you might look at it so positively, but I didn't. And then it happens, and like with going back to me like being a people pleaser or whatever, like I stopped being a people pleaser, and I started to like lose friends. And I know that sounds so, I don't want to lose any friends, Rachel. High school advice is like to stay true to yourself, because with that, like you cannot do anything. Like once you're true with yourself and you are literally like comfortable with who you are, it is like nobody can shake you. Like nobody can, like people can shake you, people can make you upset. That's not what I'm saying, because I feel like now that I'm self-assured, like people still make me upset every day. But I'm saying like nobody can, like, I guess, like cross who you are as a person. Like let's say somebody came up to me and they're like, Rachel, you're ugly. I'd be like, no, I'm not. And then they would be like, but you're ugly, like why aren't you hurt? Or so, like, okay, that's a bad example, but that's like a really blunt example. Like that's a bad example for what I'm talking about. But yeah, just choose yourself first. Like choose you first. And why I say that, and like with change, is in high school I walked around, told all my counselors I wanted to be a psychologist. And in my school, that was like the thing, not the thing, like psychology wasn't the thing, but like the medical program was a thing. And all my friends wanted to be nurses. I'm talking literally all 4 of them wanted to be nurses. And I didn't want to do that at all, but I liked Criminal Minds, and I liked schizophrenia, and I used to watch a lot of documentaries on schizophrenia, and that probably sounds really weird. So I kind of just tried to convince myself that you know, that's what I wanted to do. And I applied to all these colleges for psychology. And then quarantine happened, and I had to do all this, like, you know, be alone and not be with your friends, and like find, like, you're like, you know, just kind of be with yourself and like find out a lot about yourself. I realized I fucking hate psychology, and I cannot do that for the rest of the 4 years, and I cannot do that for the rest of my life as an occupation. That's not even who I am. Like, I don't even feel like that would be something. No, I have loved making movies since I was literally like 9. Roll the fucking clip.
Introduce this film as to called.
And because of this, I literally did all this research, started watching movies, started getting into screenwriting, started learning about directing, started learning about acting. I am in a whole new field. I had to change my major and all of that, and I literally am obsessed with it. Homework is fun. It doesn't feel like it's a task unless it's math. Math still feels like a fun task, but that's where I'm trying to go, basically, is like saying that all of that only worked out for me because I changed. If I had gone into, you know, the psychology, whatever, I would have hated it, and I would have failed college. And I'm not saying that I'm doing so very hot, because honestly, Corona is whipping my ass. Now going into what I was saying a little bit farther back about change and like being sure of yourself, somebody asked me the question of, how do I tell a girl that the guy that she wants I am better than? No, we don't ever do that, ever. And this is why, okay? The way I feel about it is, try to like show them that I was this great girl, and I'm funny, and I tried to show them that I was cool, and I was like pretty, and I was funny, and I was fun, and I wasn't a boring ass bitch, and like they didn't care. Like, they were set in their way already. I didn't need to do that. Like, they already knew. I say all this because you can never prove yourself to anybody, and you should never have to prove yourself to anybody, because you will waste so much time trying to prove yourself to someone, and then after you try and then they still reject you, it's gonna hurt like 30 times more. And yeah, it's gonna suck. And it's like, everybody deserves somebody who already knows their worth. Period. Tweet that. I deserve somebody who already knows my worth. I don't want to feel like I'm going through survival of the fittest. I don't want to feel like this is the Bachelor. I love that show, but if I wanted to be in it, I would sign up, but I don't, because basically, like I was saying, when you're sure of yourself, you can be like, I'm a boss, you can't tell me what the to do, or that I'm not good enough, because that's not going for me. That's not cute. And I don't care if I'm not liked anymore. I just care about being respected. I would rather be respected than liked, because you can like me and then just walk all over me, like I said, but you cannot respect me and then continue to walk all over me. So I would rather your respect than you liking me, and tell you this is not how I'm gonna be treated, so this is not gonna work. We can be, cordial, but you're gonna respect me and you're not, so deuces. That's what I have to say about that. Also, you're just too good for that. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what you did in the past. You are too good. Unless you cheated on them, then you do need to be proving yourself if you would like that person back. I am not backing that up. I will never back that up. If you're cheating on them and you want the girl back or the guy back that you cheated on, you gotta prove yourself, sis, or brother. my man, or him. I'm not, you know, being racist for gender. What is that? Sexist. I feel like everything happens for a reason. If you're out of my life, fucking how I go about things and how I choose to be treated. And I did it, and I like put my foot down, and like it's like kind of working, but if it doesn't, that's 100% on me. If he hurts my feelings, guys, and he hasn't yet, but people make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody knows what I'm saying that. It's like so gross. Having feelings is like something I cannot do. My friends will be like, well, what do you like about him, Rachel? And I'm like, no, I literally can't even say it. Like, I'm like, y'all are just gonna have to leave that one up to your imagination, because we are not about to talk about my feelings today. But then I come over here and I'm like, hey guys, so let me tell you all about what Johnny did yesterday, and he flipped his hair, and then my friends left me, and then my mom left me in a car all day long in the heat, and that's why I have ADHD. That's not true. I don't know why I have ADHD. So yeah, that's it. And if you guys have any like I don't know, if you guys ever want to talk to me, you can definitely DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is Rachel Aaron R. And we can talk about our feelings, because I honestly will talk to strangers about my feelings before I talk to my friends. Not that you guys are strangers, but like, you know me, but I don't feel like I know you. So like, obviously before we just started talking about our feelings, I want to have a little chit chat. Take me to dinner first. Even though the people who comment on my videos are like pretty like consistent, so I feel like I kind of know them a little bit. But this tea I'm sipping is just not even hot anymore. Yep. Sorry, my throat. So I'm gonna write down 5 things I'm thankful for, since we just talked about my feelings, and you should always be grateful for what you have when complaining about what you don't. So I am thankful for, and you guys can do this like in your head too. I'm gonna say I'm thankful for this tea today. Not everybody gets to have tea. I'm thankful for this hoodie. I love this hoodie. I'm thankful for the Christmas trees beside me. Not everybody gets to have Christmas trees. I'm thankful for my car that's getting its inspection right now. I just sounded like, ew. Grateful for food and water and health. And I'm grateful for my health. That was more than like 5, but I am. Alright guys, now the video is complete. If you guys like this video, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, which is giving this video a thumbs up, but I don't know why I say that, but I find myself saying it a lot. And comment down below if you'd like saying anything you want to say, except mean things, because I can't handle them. I'm fragile. Don't you understand this? And except mean comments, because I'm fragile and I literally cannot handle it. I can't. If you're gonna bully me, do it on my Instagram, okay? Because I'll keep it that way. If it's on my YouTube, I'm swiping and deleting, okay? If you really want to hit me where it hurts, follow me on Instagram and then unfollow me, because people love doing that, and I'm a Leo and I search for validation in everything.